Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nomad's Comedy Club. Cincinnati's home for stand-up comedy. Are we ready to have a good time? Oh, Tuesday night, are we ready to have a good time? Hell yeah. All right, pretty simple rules. Please take your cell phones to silent or vibrate. Keep your things on to an absolute minimum, being 0, and no haggling between or you will be asked to leave. With that out of the way, make some noise for everybody who came to support for the funniest person in Cincinnati contest. And give me some energy for your host and MC for the evening. Make some noise for Cincinnati's very own Zach Wyckoff.
Hey, oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much, friends. Thanks for being here. Clap for all your friends and family you're about to see, gang, huh? Yes. Incredible. Guys, there's so many things you could have done for tonight, but you picked the best one. Good job. Heck yeah. I love it. Yeah, we are here to, this is the funniest person in Cincinnati. You guys are going to help us decide who that is. A couple years ago, they picked me, so you might be wrong, honestly. We'll see. Our voting system is Dominion, so it'll be... it'll be good. Whatever decision it makes, it'll be fine. Oh boy, goodness. Guys, I've been told I have the vibe of someone who would bring out a guitar on an airplane. Don't I just seem like we're gonna get up to cruising altitude and just be like, almost heaven. I don't know, dude. I do have that vibe. Like, I don't know. I've been told, people ask me all the time, Zach, where did you go to homeschool? Fun fact, I wasn't homeschooled, I just got the vibe, you know? I just walk into a Chick-fil-A and they're like, one of us. It's brutal, guys. I don't know why people think I'm homeschooled. Maybe because I just have, like, joy. Yeah, I'm always smiling. I'm trying to hold open automatic doors. Like, I'm not homeschooled, I just live the lifestyle. It's wild, dude. I'm not against homeschoolers, though. I wasn't homeschooled, but I love them, you know? I dated a homeschooled girl one time, and we actually got dinner with her family, and she hated it that I kept calling it a PTA meeting. Incredible. Jokes are fun. Oh, goodness. I'm excited to be here, gang. You know what would be fun is this guy uncrossed his arms. Here we go. Now we're here to have a good time. All right. Heck yeah, dude. I'm excited to be here, gang. I'm excited to be anywhere, honestly. I've been traveling so much recently that I've gotten pretty, like, wild behind the wheel of a car. Like, have you guys ever tried driving while eating ribs? That's not a mobile food, guys. I just took one bite and the wheel wobbled a little bit, and I was like, I don't know if this is how I want my body to be found. Because what do you put in the obituary of someone who died driving, eating ribs? You know, just rest in peace, Zachary Wyckoff. He died as he lived, alone and covered in barbecue sauce. My mom's just at the funeral like, I just want my baby back. 2-person applause break, I'll take it. You started, okay. Oh, man, we are here to have fun. Guys, one more time, a round of applause for everybody that you're here to see. Incredible. I'm gonna do one more joke and we'll get out of here. I don't know. I am too close to my family. Have you guys gotten that vibe? I am too close to my family, man. We like to travel quite a bit. Every now and again, we like to go to this place called Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Do you guys know? Yeah, I didn't want to guess you were some vacation shirt man, but Gatlinburg, Tennessee, wonderful place. If you don't know, it's this great place infested with, like, black bears and white trash. Yeah, it's kind of like if a cruise ship was a city. It's sick. I've seen my favorite thing I've ever seen in the world in Gatlinburg. I was, like, standing on the back of my little cabin, and I just saw, like, I looked out, and I saw a 600-pound black bear. It's terrifying, right? And then 20 feet away, I just saw a dude just throwing it baloney. That's awesome. But listen, I'm not here to make fun of white trash. You know, I could never. I mean, they're sitting right here. I couldn't. No, I'm kidding. You guys seem awesome. You guys seem awesome. I could never make fun of white trash, man. Like, that's my people. You know, like, my grandma calls it Chipotle. That hit home over here. She calls it Chipotle, you know? She's like, hey, you want to go get some burritos down at Chipotle? I'm like, Grandma, I don't know if you can say Chipotle with a hard R. Well, that's not how we're ending it. Okay, good. That's fun. I'll tell you a fun little joke. Okay, I don't do this job anymore, but I did used to work this is true, guys. I used to work as a probation officer who has weed. I'm just kidding. I could tell. That is true, guys. I don't know why I became a probation officer. I just think I was the kid in school that was most excited about DARE. Yeah, and if you guys don't know DARE, that's the thing in school that separates like cool kids from narcs. Yeah, this is true, guys. I once wrote a paper in DARE that won an award, gang. Yeah. You know what you get when you win an award in DARE? Bullied. Yeah. My friends took that paper and rolled it up into a blunt. Hey, that's enough from me, guys. Clap for yourselves for coming out. All right. Guys, thank you so much again for being a part of this. With your help, we are going to help choose who moves on in this round. So if you guys got these little things when you walked in, yes, we are here to support your friends and family, but you get to vote for 3 people in the top category and 2 people in the bottom. And if you do not fill it out correctly, your pamphlet will be thrown into the fires of hell. It will not count. So you got three people on the top, 2 people on the bottom. So the reason I tell you that is if you're here to support somebody, great, laugh for them, support them, love that. But also vote for other people, because guess what? If you laugh for 5 minutes of a 90-minute show, we're all going to have a terrible time. So we want you guys to have a great time. Are you guys in for that? Huh? Yes! Let's go, guys. With that, I'm going to bring up your first comedian for the night. Everybody, please clap very hard for Walter Richardson, everybody.
Oh, damn it. Homeschool came out. I love him, man. If I were at the lunch table with him, I'd be like, hey, come over here. Let me get your roll up real quick. Nah, we're on some serious shit tonight, y'all. It's hard out here for single ladies. It's hard out here for singles. Clap for himself. Go ahead, clap for him. Even if you're married, clap. Sorry. I'm married, so I'm just observing, but it's just like, it's crazy because I thought about it. You have to go through the first kiss still. You know what I mean? Like, the first kiss is crazy. Like, after you get comfortable enough, you know, it's like lean in, give a little kiss. You have to make sure your lips aren't crusty. You gotta make sure they're looking at your eye contact, and you gotta close at the right time. Because if you close before they, you know what I'm saying, it's not a good mismatch, it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But like, could you imagine you making out, and then you open your eyes, they're looking at you the whole time? Like, it's different, the relationship is different from then on. And like, I thought to myself too, it's different now because the first kiss is crazy, dating's hard, and men now, like, I'm not gay, you know, no disrespect, but like, men got dogs out here nowadays. Like, ladies, what are you gonna do if your man got a bigger butt than you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to be in Target and you're going by, damn, do something, babe. Nah, fuck you talking about, girl, I'm talking about him. Damn, boy. He kind of like want to take the compliment, it's kind of weird though. He's like, thanks. I don't know. I'm pretty stupid tonight. I want you guys to share my pain with me. Now, I was also thinking to myself that I kind of realized I'm getting older and I'm liking what I like and I know what I like now. I don't like the Hollywood breasts. Stay with me. I don't like the Hollywood breasts because they're all nice and perky and perfect and they're looking at you, you know what I'm saying? They're just in your business the whole time. Doesn't matter if you're playing volleyball. Just looking at you. I don't like that. I like my privacy. I like large breasts, the ones you have to like pick up to talk to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about the ones that are heavy, you know what I mean? Like the big ones. And like, I like them, not for reason you're thinking of, just because it's like, they mind their business. You know what I'm saying? Like, the perky breasts in your business, the big ones here, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do. I'm over here just chilling, you know what I'm saying? What would you say? Oh, I thought you said something. Yeah, pick me up and talk to me if you want to talk to me. I don't know. I'm learning more about myself. I'm also learning that, like, I can't go through life thinking that I can get away with these crazy meat beat sessions. Because I'm married now, so that means I'm not really having my sex, but I still love my wife. You know, it's good. It's good. It's right. It's all right. I understand the contract. But, you know, I can't wake up from a meat bait session, you know, just wake up with a dick in my hand, lotion over there. It's just disrespectful to myself. I have to do better. I don't know, y'all. I'm thinking out loud. Sorry, let me get back on track. We have a mission, Walt. Stay focused. We'll talk about my kids. My son, we were at Kroger yesterday, made me look like a damn fool because I'm trying to be a patient, strong father because I didn't have a dad in my life, but you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure like my son doesn't go through that. So I'll make sure I'm there for him, you know, every single time. But he be wild. And like I'm in Kroger trying to go through, everything's going good for the next 10 minutes, and all of a sudden I hear him saying, "Ah! Fruit roll up!" Loud as hell now. Ray, chill out. What are you doing? Chill out. Fruit roll up, daddy! I had to grab his face. He's still shaking his face. You know what I'm saying? I grabbed his face, like, listen, son, please calm down. You're making a fool out of me. Someone walking by. How you doing? That's it. Please, Raymond, just chill the fuck out. We're almost done. Here, take my phone. I wasn't ready for that, y'all. And I'm kind of mad at y'all, older generation, because y'all ain't tell us that shit. Y'all didn't. Like, y'all left us high and dry. Y'all said, oh, y'all did me dirty, huh? Remember y'all ran out? Remember those times? Yep, I'm going to get your ass right there. I'll babysit right in there. Give them right back to you, yep. Y'all set us up. I'll get out here on this, though. Y'all got to be careful what y'all eat out here. You know, you got to make sure you eat healthy because fruit is your friend, but it's also kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say pickles could be good for you, you know what I'm saying? But pickles are real weird, like wet and crunchy, you bite into it. You know what I'm saying? You bite into it, you got something squirting in your mouth. I don't like that. Bananas, you know what I'm saying? Bananas are good, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, go bananas. But like, aside from the sexual thing, bananas kind of veiny, yo. You know? They super veiny. I'm just thinking about it now. It's just like, I don't like that. I still finish it, but I don't like that. But the worst culprit is apples, because apples, low-key get me a little going, because they got that little booty, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just me. I appreciate your time. My name is Walter Richardson.
Walter Richardson, everybody. And keep that going for your next comic, everybody. Please welcome the very funny Tony Watson.
Yes, this is Tony Watson. Please. Thank you. Don't fucking confuse me for, I don't even have the list up here. Does that dog get to vote? Because that doesn't really seem fair. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what I'm saying, so. I got cat hair all over me. He probably doesn't like me already. I'm walking the dog, literally. He's got a piss in your french fries. It's gonna be a whole thing. No. This is great. I'm trying to lose weight, which has been very hard because it's not true. No. I've been trying to lose weight. I've been doing this thing like on the treadmill for extra motivation. I've been listening to ice cream truck music. And I turned the volume down so it sounds further away, you know? I work up a real sweat. It's pretty fun. Thank you. Yes, the guy that now knows my name said that was good. What about you, boy? No. Now I understand like eating healthy, you know. What I don't understand is who comes home from work after a long day and is like, man, I could really go for some low-fat Greek yogurt right about now. Turn this shit day around. Yeah, it's just my boss is being a dick. I want to sit in front of the TV with a nice six-pack of bananas. It's fucking... No. I do like all the right things. I drink a lot of water, you know? I try to drink like fancy water. The fanciest water I've ever drank, I think it was pronounced bidet. I don't really remember, but it tasted like shit. Just trying to be classy, everybody. Sweet. I don't know how much weight I want to lose, but I just want to walk around with the confidence of like a goose crossing the street. You know what I mean? Like, just no fucks given. Like, no. have a wife. I don't have the ring on, but that's fine. I don't bring her to these things. She's at home in her cage right now. So, it's fine. I actually found my wife at a Goodwill, the thrift store. Yeah. So I knew she had been used. So, yeah. It got me some hand-me-down pussy, everybody. So, it sucks you can't return shit there, because it doesn't fit very well, you know what I'm saying? Fucking off the 50-cent rack. No. I don't know why I talk shit. I'm uncircumcised, so my shit's just as baggy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a problem. For some reason, though, my younger brother was circumcised. I always thought that was weird. I found out it's because when he was born, his foreskin was too tight. Yeah, it fit like a tailored suit. I don't know. Mine was more like a windbreaker, I guess. You know? That basically means he was born with so much penis that they had to get rid of some of it. But when they saw my penis, they were like, nah, he should keep all of that. He's gonna need, don't fix what ain't broken. You know what I'm saying? No. Did you guys know that they actually donate foreskin? Yeah, I didn't know that either. I was fucking researching dicks the other day. And I came across this fact. I used to be against circumcision, so I heard that touching story that there's like some burned victim out there that's just blinking with my brother's recycled dick meat, you know? Like, they just get up in the morning, wipe the schmegma away, like, start their day. That's why I call it cockeyed, everybody. My wife thinks I might be gay. I know, it's a weird conundrum, but she claims that like when we have sex, I don't make enough noise, so I'm not enjoying it or something. I have to explain to her it's hard to be loud when I'm face down in the pillow, you know? I wasted all these years searching for the G-spot, and turns out it was in my own asshole, everybody. Who'd have thought it? I guess the lesson there is to look within. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day.
Tony Watson, everybody. How about my brother, huh? Guys, keep it going for your next comic, the very funny TJ Crookshank, everybody. Clap for him!
How's it going, everybody? My name's TJ Crookshank. I go by TJ because my real name's Theodore, and I don't want to sound like a bitch. That's what my bullies always told me. I grew up with the nickname Teddy. There's nothing inherently masculine or powerful about the name Teddy. You can even say it while your face is in the shape of a vagina. You see? Teddy. Now, I may have turned some of you bastards on, so you're welcome. I had a friend growing up who refused to call me Teddy and instead decided to just call me Titty. I tell you what, if your nickname around school is Titty, you'd better learn how to fight. I know that because I never did. Woo woo. You know how dumb it is to get jumped because your name is Titty Crookshank? That's like slapping a baby for staring at your wife's ass. It's not its fault. Kids were able to get away with shit back in the day. They can't today. Today, parents would have that shit posted all over social media. Poor Titty Crookshank. Help Titty Crookshank. I'd have a GoFundMe page. But back in the day, parents probably would have thought that shit was funny. I punched Titty in his titty, Mom. Punched Titty in his titty. God dang. Just don't hurt your hands, sweetie. We were all about empowerment in the 80s and 90s, so. Besides that, my boobies got sore. Anyways, things got a little tougher when I got to high school. I started playing sports, and that's when they start calling you by your last name. So instead of calling me Crookshank, they call me Crackstank. Coach would be screaming, "Get over here, Crackstank! President accounted for." It's like, Y'all know I had a shitty time at school. Let me help you put this together. They call me Titty Crackstank. Well, titty crack stank and I don't care. Titty crack stank and I don't care. Titty crack stank and I don't care. Febreze was thrown away. Hey, hey, Febreze was thrown away. And I'm the third, y'all, so you know what that means. 2 more titty crack stanks. Febreze was thrown away. Hey, that's a lot of crack stanking ass titties, y'all. Anyways, after that I got a little chuffer because I went to the Army. Crack stank got around and quickly became Private Crack Stank. Do y'all know how denigrating it is to be called Private Crack Stank? In front of all of your peers in the military. Drill sergeant would be like, Private Crack Stank, front and center! Private Crack Stank reporting for duty. And mind you, my private cracks did not stink. Okay, it was basic training. It got a little musty, so we're all friends here, right? Anyways, after I got out, I went to school right here in Cincinnati at CCU, Cincinnati Christian University, because I wanted to be preacher crack stank. It closed down shortly after I left, so you're welcome. My professors knew the type of shit I'd be doing in and after class. They probably would have kicked me out. For example, whenever I'd leave class, I'd usually do one of 2 things. Go to the casino or go to an open mic. And those of you who know me know I was usually at the casino. And before you get too up in arms about that, just know that the Christ and casino are not that dissimilar. See, they both demand all of your money. You can find prostitutes around them both. And both come complete with fraternity bros. Anyways, it probably wasn't right, but sometimes I'd come to class stoned in seminary, that's right. Because if you're going to learn about the Most High, you want to be mostly high. So, makes sense, right? Anyways, there are those of y'all wondering, yes, I was still able to graduate with my seminary degree because I figured, hell, how else am I supposed to get to heaven? Used my GI Bill to help me get to heaven, y'all. So. Thanks, Uncle Sam. Thanks, guys. That's all I got. You guys have been great.
TJ Crookshank, everybody. The man with 1,000 names. Guys, help me welcome up to the stage next the very funny Stephen Bear, everybody.
How's it going, guys? How we doing? My name is Stephen Bear. You guys may know my dad. He's famous. Cocaine Bear. Pretty amazing. You guys may recognize me as the guy at the frat party who might have Xanax. See me outside after the show. All right. I'm trying to figure out my vibe. Someone told me the other day I look like I spent all my trust fund money on NFTs. I got 1 NFT, okay? No form of transportation. I got my car stolen, okay? And boy, getting your car stolen will really challenge your political ideologies. Like, before I got my car stolen, the only thing I wanted was social justice. Now the only thing I want is a gun. Dude, a couple of years ago, I was a progressive guy out there, man. I was at the Black Lives Matter rally. I was like, fuck 12. Now I'm like, fuck 12, please help me find my car. For the love of God. This is pretty exciting. I am 1 month sober. Thank you. Thank you. 1 month sober from intimacy with women. So, it's been lonely. I've been drinking a lot. I feel like it's definitely a lot easier to pick up beer than it is to pick up women, you know? Because it's not like Coors Light is telling Miller Lite that I got a small penis, you know? Nah, dude. Coors Light, this is like, give me $3. You can do whatever you want to me. Come on. Okay. All right. All right, we got them where we want them. Yeah. I don't know. I'm dating around and like, girls, they're looking for someone who's like financially stable, sexually clean. Those are the two things they're all looking for. A girl asked me the other day, she's like, what are your plans for the future? Like, do you have a Roth IRA or anything? I was like, ew, gross, whoa. I don't have any STDs, gross. You think I'm out here Roth dogging? Get out of here, come on. It is tough though, because like, girls want a rich guy, And to give you an idea of my financial situation, for me, looking at my bank account is a lot like looking at my penis. I don't like to do it. And every time I do, it's like, damn, there was more there last time I checked. What the hell? Don't you hate when it gets cold outside and your bank account shrivels up? It's the worst. It's the worst. All right, guys, I've been Stephen Barrett. Thank you very much.
Stevie B, everybody. Clap for him. Yes. And keep that going for your next comic, the very funny Myrae Thomas, everybody.
How's it going, guys? I've known Zach for 2 years and he still mispronounced my name. Thanks, handsome. I appreciate that. I'm Mairead. How's it going? We feeling good, Go Bananas? Hell yeah. I'm having a great day, too. I'm 23 today. All right. Thank you. My birthday's in October, but I'm still 23 today. Oh my gosh. I've been going through a really weird time recently. About 2 months ago, my ex-boyfriend died. I know. Dreams do come true. That's a joke, guys. Obviously, it's tragic. It's really sad, but I'm an optimist, okay? I like finding the little bit of sunshine in every dark moment, okay? And for me, it happened when I realized, I think I just won the breakup. I've never won a breakup before, because I like dating older guys. I really get off on condescension. But I'm a Gen Z, so older guys for me, it just means millennials. Yeah, there's never been a millennial sugar daddy. It's really unfortunate. I like dating millennials. I don't mean to crap on you guys. I see a bunch of you out here trying to pay with food stamps. I don't see that many generational differences between a Gen Z and a millennial, all right? Both of us were raised on Disney. Both of us were raised on overprocessed foods. Both of us were raised on participation trophies. Yeah. I guess the participation trophies are kind of where things get a little different, I mean, millennials got theirs for softball, and I got mine for outrunning school shooters. Dating's fun. I do like dating. A lot of people come up here and they bitch about it, but I really enjoy dating because I like meeting people. I'm from New Jersey though, so my entire adult life, I've had to deal with 3 distinct types of dude, okay? Business Brads, frat boy Chads, and Vinnies. I love Vinnies. Vinnies are those Italian guys you see who they always walk like this, very hip thrusting forward, kind of like a rescue dog with hip dysplasia. Yeah. They'll come up to you at the club so full of energy and just fist pumping away, and then they get close to you and you realize they are one fist pump away from dropping a roofie in your drink. I moved to Kentucky this year. Don't applaud, it's horrifying. Ooh, that's the reaction. Kentucky's weird though. I had to change my type because there are no Vinnies in Kentucky. And I realized that I like men who are strong and silent. But in Kentucky, I can only find these guys on a dating app called Farmers Only. Yeah, apparently my type is guys who are strong, like they were raised on a farm, and silent, like their horse kicked them and they never shook it off. Yeah. I'm on every dating app. I learned something else about myself when I was swiping through Tinder. Apparently, my type is also guys that, like you, sir, who you just look at and you know they were in the lowest reading level in middle school. Yeah. Recently, I found one of these just captains of industry. Yeah, I could tell by his first profile picture that he was the one. Back me up, ladies. He checked every box. He was tall, and that was it. Yeah, if I'm being honest, he had the face of someone who had done like one too many MMA fights. And he had the ear. Yeah, but in my 23-year-old logic, I was like, you know what? He's 6'5", I'm 5'4". Will I really be looking in his face that often? Yeah, so I swiped right. We're in love. But yeah, I was really excited because when I sent him the like, he sent me a message within an hour. And guys, take note. This is how you get a girl to fall in love with you. He sent me those 3 little words every girl is just dying to hear. He said, "What's crackin', fire crotch?" That's so hot. He knew how to show me he was my type because he couldn't even spell hello beautiful. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm Mairead Thomas.
Everybody clap for my friend Mairead Thomas. That is her name. Incredible. And coming up next, we have a very funny guy from Columbus. Everybody please welcome Pinak Patel.
Give it up for Zach, everybody. Doing his best up here. After he fucked up Mairead's name, he came up to me and was like, all right, I gotta double check with you. He's like, you've also known me for like 2 years, man. So, all right, yeah, can I get a little real with you guys? I feel like we've gotten there. We can get a little real, right? So I'm very insecure. You know, I got a lot of insecurities. For instance, like I'm very insecure about the way I look. I know I currently look like the cult leader that white women cheat on their husbands with. Or like the LGBTQ representative of Al-Qaeda. Which, yeah, actually, I don't know if you guys know this. Well, actually, I know you guys know Pride Month is coming up, but I don't know if you guys know. Al-Qaeda is celebrating Pride this year. Yeah, they're going to be going by Al-Qaeda for the month. Although I am just realizing that sounds like a super South Florida person saying alligator. Like, hey, look out for that alligator over there. Like, is he talking about a person or an alligator? Oh, no, it's an alligator in a rainbow suicide vest. Oh, shit. Never mind, it was just a glitter bomb. We're okay. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, but when you're like medium fat and you go to the grocery store, people immediately have to look at your cart to see what value judgment they should make about you. You know? It's like if they see kale, they'll be like, all right, you're fine. I can treat you like a human being. But if they see ice cream, they'll be like, oh, fuck you, you fat bitch. You're not even trying. I don't know, maybe it was my fault because I took acid the night before I went to the grocery store. For the record, would not recommend it. Too many colors, all right? Next thing you know, you're gonna be coming home with 15 cases of Fanta because you were just really feeling orange. You guys, I should probably get wrapping it up here soon. I gotta get back to door dashing. That's why I had to keep checking my phone. I did pick up an order while I was up here. But they didn't tip that well, so I will tell you at least one more. They can wait a little bit longer. It's okay. But But no, I had an interesting experience recently. I want to run it by y'all. I want to know what you guys think, because I have not figured out what to make of it yet. So I was going down on this woman, right? I know, great place to start a story. So I started to go down on this woman, and she looked down at me and was like, hey, can you bite it? Right? Like, I didn't know what to say to that. But she started the question with, don't judge me. So now if I say anything, I'm kink shaming, right? And like, I don't know, like we've all heard of eating pussy, but have you ever been asked to eat the pussy? I just didn't know what else to do other than to be like a vegetarian vampire and just bite the pussy. For the record, I think we need a redemption story about vegetarian vampires. That's where that comes from, all right? Because I don't know if y'all know this, but in Twilight, they called themselves vegetarian vampires. And they called themselves vegetarian vampires because they would drink and kill the blood of animals. And I was like, that's not being a vegetarian. No, like if you want to be a vegetarian vampire, you got to drink human blood without killing the human, right? So what they should have done is gone down on women on their periods. It would have solved their whole problem, you guys. All right? And listen, they're on a strictly liquid diet. At least this way you get a little bit of soupy action, you get some chunks in there. That's my favorite part, because I get to see some dudes look over their girlfriends like, what does he mean chunks? All right, you guys, that's been my time. I am Pinak Patel. Give it up for your host, Zach Wyckoff, everybody.
Pinak Patel with the biology lesson, everybody. Incredible. And keep that going for your next comic, the very funny Greg Lale, everybody. Where is he? Oh, he's making his way. Get on up here, Greg.
How you folks doing tonight? Let me give you a little spoiler alert. I won't be doing any material about politics or bodily functions. Because quite frankly, I can't tell the difference between the two. I'm sure there is a difference, it's just not really obvious to me. I mean, come on. One of them involves making fertilizer, and so does the other one. And I can count on one finger the reason to trust a politician. And guess which finger? But let's get into the real world of comedy, all right? I want to be a rapper. My name, G-Bone, G-Funk, G-Flavor, GFHP. That fly honky player. I'm the big G flavor, that big flavor G, that comic homeboy from the big natty. My comedy is now on the loose, and I got more rhymes than Dr. Seuss. A healthy guy is what I am, because I don't eat green eggs and ham. Now do yourselves one big old favor, kick back and listen to the big G flavor. Word. But I gotta admit, I wasn't always this fly honky player you see now. In fact, in high school, I was quite shy and quite nerdy. And I remember my very first crush, Debbie. She was the hottest girl in school by far. I knew I had no chance with her, but I carried a torch for her all through high school. And through the magic of Facebook, we've become really good friends the last few years. I told her about my crush. She said, well, why didn't you say anything? I said, you don't understand. Back then, I had a hard enough time placing an order at Wendy's, out of fear that Wendy herself is going to humiliate and reject me. So hitting up the captain of the majorettes was just a bit out of the question. Well, even today, I have a hard time going to the drive-thru at Wendy's out of fear that this conversation may take place. Yeah, I'd like a number 2 with cheese, combo. I don't think so, not in that car. Yeah, I want that biggie-sized. Dream on, loser! But like I said, Debbie and I have become friends. And she said, first time we got together for lunch, she said, you realized you had a crush on me at 16 years old, and we're getting together 40 years later. Why is that? And I said, because I'm a fast-working player. That's what I thought. But I tell you, shy people, always been shy. You think dating sites would help shy people. Not so much. I kept getting spam emails from one of them that said, if I send them a lot of money, they'll hook me up with someone just like me. So I sent him an email back. What if I don't want to meet a neurotic alcoholic? What then? Well, I tried one. It was called Lower Your Expectations. I'd met a woman, we went to dinner, and she turned out to be a dyslexic atheist. She spent the whole night trying to convince me there is no dog. I told her dog is everywhere, look at the poop. And then she wanted the 96. I had to turn my back on her, think about that one. And then I found what I thought was the cure for shyness, alcohol. But there's one problem with that. I learned to drink in an organization that I call the Major Leagues of Alcoholism. The government calls it the United States Marine Corps, but hey, potato. I mean, after years of heavy drinking, I go to the VA now, have blood work done. They say liver functions normally, and I'm thinking, either they're lying to me or my liver's bulletproof. Come on, telling a Marine his liver is normal is like saying Prince was just another musician. It's almost insulting. I don't know about you, Doc, but mine's wearing a cape with a big S on it. And I'm getting older and got to make some adjustments. And a lot of the bands I used to know or used to follow, they're making adjustments too, like The Who. They don't do the song My Generation live anymore, which I think is good. Because there's something about 80-year-old men singing, Hope I Die Before I Get Old. It's just a little creepy. And the Rolling Stones, who the hell are they trying to kid? At their ages, they should be called the Kidney Stones. So, I talked to some folks in Vegas. We're going to start an assisted living facility / casino. The Who and the Kidney Stones will be the house bands, and we're going to call it Geezer's Palace. Thanks very much, folks. You've been very kind.
Greg Lale, everybody, clap for him. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We were all thinking the same thing. He's gonna come up here and rap, obviously. Guys, on your little thing, Ned Arnold is not here, so you can go ahead, give us a boo for Ned Arnold. Boo! I hope he's okay. You're right. Thank you. That was very sweet. With that out of the way, we're gonna bring up next someone who is very funny all the way from Columbus. Everybody, please clap for Christian HB.
He's a delight, isn't he? I like this side of the room over here. You guys look successful. You guys look like you all own small businesses. Okay, that's what's up. I like guessing things white people do. I used to be a small business owner too. And what I mean by small business is I sold cocaine and marijuana to frat guys. It was a great business. I learned so much job experience from it. I gained so much job experience, but the problem is you can't put cocaine salesman on your resume. Like you guys want to hire me, right? Exactly. Fuck you guys. All right. Nah, but the only time you can put cocaine salesman on your resume is if you're like applying for a job of like the Crips or some shit, you know? Yeah, they have really good health benefits. Unless you're trying to get some blood work done. I want to die inside after that. It was interesting selling coke because people just assume a lot of shit about you. Like people always assumed I was from like the rough streets and shit. And I would agree with them because a cul-de-sac is still technically a street. And it was rough because I fell off my bike a lot because I'm retarded. Another thing is people thought I was like a hard, intimidating thug for some reason. Like, I mean, look at me. I'm literally squishy. Like, and the thing is, like, they had no idea that I was just using my profits to buy Legos the whole time. Like, I didn't own a gun or anything because I was just buying, like, Star Wars Legos constantly. I had nothing to defend myself with except the Lego Millennium Falcon. And that could have only protected me if the robber tried to rob me barefoot, you know? That shit hurts for real. But then eventually, though, I had so much cocaine that, you know, I started doing a lot of blow. And doing cocaine it's bad, it wasn't good. Nah, I'm lying. That shit was amazing. Oh my God, I love cocaine. If you guys don't have pacemakers, do cocaine after the show, okay? That shit was crazy. If you want to understand Donald Trump's presidency, just do cocaine. Everything he did was just a coked out frat guy. It made sense. Don't woo that shit. But like, I was a bad bitch when I was doing blow, okay? You couldn't tell me nothing. I was an entitled white woman on coke. Just anxious at Target for no fucking reason. White women love Target. I don't know what the fuck. It's just Walmart but red, bitch. What the fuck? Fuck out of here. All right, that was the drug portion of the set. I'm what you call violently mixed. You could probably tell that because I look like Drake if he had a thyroid problem. Yeah, being mixed is weird, man, because like you get real insecure about how you're perceived racially. Like whenever I'm around like a group of my black friends, I'd act real cool, calm, and chill. Like, what's up, man? But for some reason, when I'm around a group of my white friends, I act like somebody on Queer Eye that did too much Molly. I'm like, all right, bye! Bye, best friend! Oh my God, I'll see you later! Yeah, I don't know what it is about being white that just makes you want to be gay. I guess just like white people have been on top for so long that they're like, you know what? Let's give bottoming a try for a little bit, you know? I'm also I'm Hispanic. My mom was a white Baptist woman. My dad, he's a Dominican pervert. My bad. That's redundant. My dad is Dominican. It was interesting growing up Hispanic because like the only way to prove that you're Hispanic to somebody is by speaking Spanish, but I only took Spanish 101. So like the other day I was at a restaurant, I saw the waiter's name tag, it said Jose Enrique on it. I was like, oh shit, this is my chance, I'm gonna make my papi proud. So I hit him with my best, ¿Cómo está usted? And he just went up to me and started going, and I hit him back with like, yo quiero agua. ¿Dónde está el baño, señor? And I was like, shit, I'm killing it in Spanish right now, this is dope. But the meal comes to the end, and the waiter just comes up to my table. He's just like, ay, quiero que cabrón, and I was like, ¿Qué pasa? And he was like, sir, this is a TGI Fridays in Mason, Ohio. You don't need to speak Spanish. All right, cocaine in the back. My name's Christian HB. Please vote for me. Thank you.
Christian HB, everybody. We got 2 more amateurs left, so please help me welcome to the stage the very funny Jackie Rabe, everybody.
Hey guys, Christian HP. I have a question. I have a thyroid problem, so what the fuck do I look like? Thank you. My name is Jackie. I'm 29 years old. I am a bipolar bisexual from the Queen City. I'm a full-time nanny, part-time Dr. Pepper addict, and a proud single mom to the prettiest pussy you've ever seen. Her name's Topaz. Who else in here is single? Clap if you're single, clap if you're dabbling in the dating pool. Y'all are brave. That pool is in desperate need of a new filter. And some heavy chemicals to kill off the fuckboys. I like to think of it more as a local watering hole than a pool. A place that people meet up to spit back and forth into each other's mouths. Quench their thirst a little bit, get a taste of everyone. I'm just not really into the whole wet sock vibe, to be honest. I prefer filtered water and not through the mouths of others. I'm not sure why everyone's so damn desperate to become domesticated, to be honest. Right. I don't relate. I enjoy being feral. I really enjoy being feral. There are a million things I could name that I would rather do than date. One of them being trimming the entire yard with child safety scissors. I have them in a lot of different shapes. Like I said, I'm a nanny. I would rather boil a big ass bag of rice piece by piece for breakfast, lunch, and dinner than date. Then tell another grown ass motherfucker how to treat me. No, thank you, I'll pass. Like I said, I am a nanny. Once I'm off the clock, I'm not raising nobody's son. Thanks. Not a man, not a child, definitely not a man-child. Fuck you, pay me. I feel like a lot of people's sons owe me like damage fees, to be honest. It's okay. I'm convinced that my soulmate will find me in my living room eating rotisserie chicken with my bare hands when the time is right. Divine timing. I know my worth, and not just because of my medical bills. I'm moving this shit up. I know my worth because my ex-boyfriend told me that I was perfect. Why'd you laugh? I'm just kidding. I lied, he didn't say that. He said that I was perfect except for when I fart into the fan. That's why he's my ex, because I'm perfect and he's not. Just kidding. I'm far from perfect. Dating me is like 50 Shades of Jackie with no safe word. Maybe I'll treat you like gold. Maybe I'll ride your face, then claim psychosis, and drop you like Woody in Toy Story. Who knows? Not even me. I'm literally, my eyeballs are blinded from those lights. I'm seeing like, it's like my mood is always on shuffle, but there's only two artists, DJ Depression and MC Mania. They're always fighting back and forth over the aux chord. But I don't think they realize like they're in a 94 Chevy Corsica. So it doesn't matter who wins, it's still not gonna function properly. All right, guys, apparently I am early. But I'm gonna go find a fan. You guys have a good night.
Jackie Rabe, everybody, clap for her! And your last amateur of the evening, everybody please clap very hard for the very funny Nick Higdon, everybody!
Hey, thank you guys. You guys have been all, give it up for yourselves. So you guys have been awesome so far, for real. That's cool, that's cool, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty bad on first dates, and I think it's because I take those icebreaker questions way too literally. Like, I was going out with a girl one time, and she played that game with me. You guys know Fuck, Marry, Kill? Yeah. So she goes, all right, fuck, marry, kill. Waffles, pancakes, French toast. Right? Now, what she's asking me is which one of these foods do you think is the tastiest, right? It's not the question I heard. I mean, I heard which one of these foods, like, yeah, you know, like, do you want to stick your penis inside of? So that's what I answered. And, you know, I'm a gentleman, so I answered honestly. I said, you know, I think I would kill French toast. I'd marry waffles. You know, I would definitely fuck pancakes. Yeah, she was kind of surprised by that. She was like, wow, nobody ever she sounded like that too. She's like, wow, nobody ever says pancakes. Why do you want to fuck pancakes? I was like, felt pretty good the first time. Yeah, nice. I'm glad you guys like that, because No, she didn't. Right? You say something like that, at that point, date's over, right? I mean, she went home, but I went to IHOP. Thank you. I like you guys. You guys are cool, yeah. No, I've always kind of been awkward around women, and I think it's because my parents never gave me the birds and bees talk. Which actually, now that I think about it, it's probably a good thing, because I felt like birds and bees might have confused me as a kid. I mean, they always do that as the sex talks, like the birds and the bees, but like, which one's the pussy? Which one of these things do I fuck, you know? All right, because they both kind of sound like penis. My guess is the bird, because, you know, it's all flappy or whatever, but... Nah, I don't know. I think it should be like the bees and the flowers, because, you know, like in art, flowers are supposed to be pussies. Right? At least that's what I thought. I keep getting kicked out of the botanical gardens, though, but, you know, like... But yeah. Like I said, my parents never gave me the birds and bees conversation. Like, the closest my parents ever came to talking to me about sex was one time I was like 12 years old, and I was playing a game on my dad's phone, and then a text came in from my mom. And it said, "Do you want to do the hanky-panky?" Yeah, then my dad had to sit both me and my mom down and explain what sex was, but... No, we didn't talk about it, which honestly, if I'm being like honest, I'm 26 years old. Hanky-panky still haunts me. You know what I mean? I hate that. It's too whimsical. It sounds too close to hokey-pokey. I don't want to think about my dad sticking his left hand in, left hand out, sticking his right foot in. I'm like, what are you doing to mom, man? Yeah. But yeah, like, so we never had that conversation, and as a kid, if I heard noises coming from my parents' bedroom, I honestly had no idea what was happening. Like, I thought they were night wrestling. I don't like the way you guys laughed at that. Like, you guys think I'm dumb? Like, no, dude, I thought they were cool. I thought they were in there, you know, fans of the WWE. And they're doing Friday Night SmackDown. Turns out Monday Night Raw. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do one more get out of here and skedaddle. Thank you guys for being so cool. Yeah, despite those two stories, I do have a girlfriend now. No applause. That's cool. Hey, that's whatever. But I'm still in the beginning phases of the relationship, and I can tell I'm not being myself yet because I'm being really nice. I feel myself like apologizing for things that I'm not, like, you know, I don't know. I'll tell you this. Like, the other day we were driving in the car, and out of nowhere she goes, "Man, my vagina's kind of sore." And I didn't know how to respond to that, so I was like, "I'm sorry." And I meant to, you know, like, "Hey, I'm sorry you're in pain," but really, in the back of my mind, I'm like, "That's what you get for trying to wrangle the hog, dude." No. So, yeah, you know, if that shows you anything about me, my instinct whenever sex comes up is to apologize. Like, she's giving me dirty talk. She's like, "You were an animal last night." I'm like, "I don't know, I had too much soda." Anyways, you know, I'm apologizing to my girlfriend for, you know, beating the pussy up. And she goes, "Oh, don't worry, that definitely wasn't your fault." I was like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "Are you sure it wasn't kind of my fault?" Like, if it's a deep pain, if it's way up there, that's not me, but the front stuff? That's the hog, right? Like, I know myself well enough to... I fucked the way a first grader swims.
Give it up for your host, Mr. Zach Barton.
Nick Hickton, everybody! Oh my goodness. Guys, that was all of your amateurs. Lock it in your brain. Pick 3 people that you liked, and we're gonna bring them back up at the end of the thing. You're gonna get to see their beautiful faces again. With that out of the way, you guys ready to get to your semi-pros, huh? Yeah. I think you guys can do a little better. You guys getting ready to get the semi-pros? Yes. Very, very funny people. Guys, help me welcome my very good friend, Osha Dwyer, everybody.
Oh my goodness, this is so fun. How are you guys doing? Oh, so excited. I'm so so excited to be here. I've been so happy recently. I'm not normally a happy person. Oh no, not a good way to start a set. Oh no, the lady wearing shoes from Aldi on stage is sad. I'm not normally a very happy person. I'm very happy because I got engaged a little while ago. That's good, thank you. It's good. You know, I'm of legal age. He's of much older, but not that creepy legal age. I couldn't even say it. I was so horny in my mouth. I love being engaged. We got engaged on Thanksgiving. People tell me that's not a very romantic holiday to get engaged on. They're like, why'd you get engaged on Thanksgiving? Well, I am a fat person, so that is the most romantic holiday of the year for us. Anybody else? Anybody else start a fire between their legs if they walk too fast? I'm on my second pair of pants of the day. I was late to the show. For you thin people, for fat people, Thanksgiving is our Valentine's Day. And then the day after Valentine's Day, when the candy goes on sale, that's our Christmas. So it's just a little bit different. I'm in an age gap relationship. My fiance, he's about 10 years older than me. I've only ever dated older men. I prefer to date older men. I don't have daddy issues. My dad rides a skateboard and wishes I didn't exist, but it's not a problem for me. I just prefer to date older men because, like, men in their 20s don't go to bed at 6:30 p.m. unless they have a Xanax problem. But if you feed a man in his 40s spaghetti, he will go to bed 45 minutes later no matter what. You guys get so sleepy. I make lasagna every single day of the week. I've seen every episode of The Real Housewives. I have a beautiful life. I prefer to date heavier men. Sorry, thins, taken. Keep it in your tiny jeans tonight. I prefer to date heavier set men. Thin men, you do have good qualities, like you only have to buy one airplane seat. That's really cool. But my number one sexual need is to be laid upon like a skin-colored anxiety blanket. And I can get that from one man who's 275 plus. Meanwhile, I would need 3 to 4 thins on top of me to do that. And if you have sex with a guy over 275, he always has a little bit of Cane's chicken tenders underneath his fingernails. In case you get hungry. I'm not very confident in the bedroom, so I'm not going to make eye contact with anyone as I say this, but I do like to be choked out a little bit, you know. I want to feel like Jane and Tarzan. I want to feel like maybe I could die tonight. I don't know how to ask for that, so that's why I also, another benefit to heavy guys is that 2 to 3 minutes into having sex, they will need to put their hand down to brace themselves because they get tired. And ladies, if you wiggle the right way, it sort of turns into a happy accident. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. No, I'm a thicker person. I'm on a diet for my wedding. A diet is this thing that you do where all you eat is pumpkin seeds for 3 weeks, and then you don't shit for 1 year. And then you are just still this shape. You just still wear maternity pants as your regular pants, even though you have no children. You guys know you can buy them. They don't ask, they just assume. It's wonderful. I'm trying to get everyone to wear maternity pants. They're so cool. They have this big stretchy band at the top. So ladies, if you're having a low breast day, anyone know what I'm talking about? You know, thank you. Thank you, one very confident woman I'm afraid of. Sometimes women like me have rocks in their breasts that are magneted to the center of the earth, and they're just very heavy. And those maternity pants, they have that big band. You can just lift it up and tuck them in. It's like shapewear. What's the shape? Winnie the Pooh. It's wonderful. I love it so much. Planning a wedding is crazy. I thought I was middle class until I started planning a wedding. Turns out I am Oliver Twist poor. I am so poor. Right now our plan is to get married in a La Rosa's parking lot. And then the catering is gonna be a coupon to La Rosa's for a kid slice. And then the honeymoon is hoping that someone just clips me on the way out and just hit me so I can have a couple weeks off work. That would be great. I live here in Cincinnati now. I'm not from here originally. I grew up in a very small town in rural Vermont. Yep, silence is what it deserves. It's a weird place. Vermont's still a state. Sometimes people forget. We're still hanging on up there. We have not been sucked into Canada's clit yet, even though they keep trying to get us. Vermont's a weird place. Like, they show you guys the cool part of Vermont that's all like Ben and Jerry's and tie-dye and maple syrup. I'm not from that part. I'm from the part that's like camo prom dresses and heroin and just like a really weird amount of fatal dirt bike accidents. It's so crazy. All the kids that bullied me in high school died in dirt bike accidents. It's almost like some woman was cutting the brakes to all their dirt bikes. And then that woman had to come to Go Bananas on Tuesday. Okay, that's it for me. You guys have been wonderful.
Ocean Dwyer, everybody. Oh, man. Guys, and keep that going. Next for your very funny comic, Juan Arellano, everybody.
Give it up for your host, Zach, everybody. Juan Arellano, it's nice to meet you guys. I'm Mexican and I live with all white dudes. And I love living with all white dudes because white dudes will invite you to play sports with them that you've never heard of. They'll be like, hey, Juan, you want to go play cornhole today? I think white dudes keep inventing new sports because only new sports are the ones minorities haven't dominated yet. And then to make matters worse, you guys gatekeep these sports by giving them like the whitest names ever. So I could never call up my Latino friend like, hey, Jose, ¿quieres jugar a pickleball? Thank you. My roommates the other day, they invited me to go wall climbing with them. Wall climbing. I've never been, but I feel like I'd be pretty good. There you guys are. I knew you guys were cool. Let's go. Wall climbing runs in the family, guys. It's a real family sport. Are we drinking tonight? You guys drinking? Salud. I got a non-alcoholic beer here. Yeah, I'm sorry, me too. Bread-flavored soda, as I say. Yeah. You guys call it soda or pop here in Cincy? Soda, pop. I did a show in Texas once, and they called it Coke. They just call all of it Coke, yeah. Walk into a Texas restaurant like, howdy, partner, I'll have your finest Coke. What flavor? Pepsi. I do love non-alcoholic beer, though. A lot of people don't know this about non-alcoholic beer. It still has 0.05% alcohol in it. And so I've done my research, and if I drink like 5 of these like really, really fast, nothing happens. Literally nothing. My favorite food is Little Caesars pizza. Specifically the $5 Little Caesars pizza. Sir, are you familiar? You're missing out, dude. $5 Little Caesars is so good. It's so good that it's like stapled in my head, and it's like how I think about money. Like I took an Uber this weekend that was $30, and I was like, fuck, man, that's like $5 Little Caesars pizzas. Are you guys here together, by the way? Like, yes. You don't know him? Damn. Leave the jokes to me, man. Oh my God. I was just curious because I recently going through a breakup, actually. I got dumped on Valentine's Day because the girl said I didn't spend enough money on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I know, right? Sir, how much do you think a fine fella should spend on Valentine's Day? $0. $0? Damn. No wonder you guys aren't here together. God damn. Well, sir, I spent $100. Yeah. right? That's a good amount of money. That's around fucking $25 Little Caesars pizzas. He's feeling me. He's feeling me. A lot of this sexual repression stems from an early age. In high school, sir, I really wanted to be good at sex, but I didn't know what sex was. And so I'd watch movies, and in movies I'd see that the guy usually struggles to take the girl's bra off. And so I was like, that's not gonna be me. So my little sister, she had a mannequin, she was really into fashion, and I walked my ass down to the nearest Victoria's Secret store, and I bought a double D bra. It's incredibly ambitious. And for hours on end after school, I would practice taking the bra on and off of the mannequin. And I'll show you how I did it. Rookies know you can start with 2 hands, but then when you get really good and you put in your 10,000 hours, you can really get it with 1. He knows. You're nodding your head. He fucking knows. And so the first time I had a lady friend over, things were getting hot and heavy, and I'm like, hey, is it cool if I take off your bra now? And she goes, yeah. And so I pull my little trick, right? And she goes, ooh. And I go, I can't believe that worked. And then she goes, well, what are you gonna do now? In Cincinnati, I'd never thought that far ahead. So the first time I had a makeout, it was just 15 minutes of this. But I still got to touch boobs. Let's go, guys. Guys, I'm Juan Arellano. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Juan Arellano, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Guys, coming up next, Cincinnati legend. Everybody, please welcome Johnny Tremarco.
Damn good looking crowd out here. Yeah. Yeah. I know I say that when I look like Sideshow Bob. Was voiced by Ross from Friends. Yeah, it's probably why I can't date anybody named Rachel. To whomever said money can't buy happiness, must have never left a $50 tip for a massage. All right, that's a good tester. Let's try this next one then. Last year there were a few hurricanes down south, disrupting a few Ku Klux Klan rallies. Yeah, I guess you could say it's 2 sheets to the wind. For my next tattoo, I was thinking about getting the words toxic masculinity as a tramp stamp. Or a face tattoo. Yeah, really filling this unibrow. Condoms come in boxes, so you don't have to. That's the point. If you can't tell, I'm a big conspiracy theorist. Anybody else? What's your favorite conspiracy?
9/11 was an inside job.
Amateur. I'm starting to think that Santa Claus was a psyop. Yeah. I didn't write anything off for that. So I'm currently going through a breakup. I think my dog's taking it harder than I am. As you can see, I'm still standing. And that poor little guy's on all fours. Yeah, we had to end it because of fuel prices. Just couldn't afford the gas lighter anymore. Yeah, she was a mother of three who used to rip my clothes off and then neatly fold them on the floor. She was the first girl to talk me into pegging. Yeah, all she had to say was, "Aw, don't get all butt hurt." Where was I? No, seriously, I think my edibles just started kicking in. I completely forgot where I'm at. Like, oh shit, I'm on stage? Man, I've eaten so many edibles lately. My burps can get you high. I farted in the same room as my brother and he failed a drug test. I went to take a dump in a public bathroom. Some guy walks in after me and was like, "Man, that's some good shit." I once saw a couple chicken heads fighting over a crack rock. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. I do like to hit on heroin addicts by telling them I have a needle dick. And I'm really good at spooning. I'm just poking fun. Nudist colonies are the only place that women's outfits traditionally have pockets. I was manscaping and thought to myself, why not a landing strip? And some sideburns. And now I'm sponsored by Adidas. All right, well, they say the sign of a true entertainer is always leaving wanting more. So that is why I've never given a woman an orgasm. The needle dick helps. All right, keep that energy going for your next comic or whoever.
Johnny Tremarco, everybody. Oh, man. Do you think that guy smoked weed? Guys, your next comic, please welcome to the stage the very funny Alex Leeds, everybody.
Thank you, thank you. So last year for Christmas, my grandma got me a Kindle tablet, which is not what I asked for at all. I asked for a Ken doll. That's right, Barbies. And you know what they say about a grown man who plays with Barbie dolls, right? Big dick. No, but I'm a bad gift giver. Last year I did all my shopping at Redbox. That's the only gift you can give where you hope that they return it. I once paid $50 for a copy of Django Unchained. I was on Tinder for a while. One time I came across this girl's profile, and in her bio she had written, "I swipe right on all U.S. soldiers because it's my civic duty." Yeah, that's one way to support the troops. But she inspired me, so I put in my bio, "I swipe right on everyone in Flint, Michigan that still doesn't have clean drinking water." I don't have any water to give you, but I do have some pipe I can lay. They had rusty pipes is why their water was messed up. I got caught jerking off at a hospital one time. Yeah. I was a patient. I wasn't just hanging out in the gift shop. You know. no matter how tempting that might be. No, I was a patient. I had been in the hospital for about a week, and I learned that you're in one place long enough, eventually you're gonna want to come. You know? That's one of Newton's laws they don't teach you. But here's what happened. I tried to be sneaky about it, you know, like I waited for the nurse to do her rounds. I went to the bathroom, locked the door for some privacy. There was a Pawn Stars marathon on TV. I turned to full volume. I thought I had my bases covered. But when I came out of the bathroom, my nurse was waiting for me, and she looked terrified. And she was like, "Oh my God, Alex, your heart rate just skyrocketed. Are you okay?" And that's what I remembered. I had a heart monitor on. First time I've ever been caught in my life, and they needed a machine to do it. But I was too embarrassed to admit, you know, what was going on in there. So I was just like, I was, you know, pooping, you know. My heart always does that. The worst part of the story is I was supposed to be discharged that day, but after this event happened, they ended up keeping me 2 more. Just to make sure I didn't get horny again, I guess. Second worst part is I didn't even come, you know. I think it was a mix of the morphine and Chumlee's voice. I used to work at Starbucks, and one time this lady came in wearing a sash that said Bridezilla. Yeah, and to be honest, I would have much rather her have come in carrying an AR-15. Say what you want about mass shooters, they don't make you remake their drink 3 times. Yeah. I think mass shooters were a lot like American Idol winners. We can all remember the first couple, but now there's just way too many. Kelly Clarkson, Ruben Studdard, Dylan and Eric. Yeah. My uncle, he was in the military. He achieved the rank of POW MIA. I called to congratulate him, straight to voicemail. Yeah, apparently he thinks he's too good to talk to me now. So, prisoner of war is... I'm getting older. I'm 34 years old, getting older, and I've learned there's still a lot of things I want to see before I die. Like, I'd like to see the Grand Canyon. I'd love to see Barack Obama's birth certificate. Or before I go, you guys have probably seen this red baseball cap on my side. These are really popular for the last couple of years. Yeah. Mine says 2 girls, 1 cup. That's right. They were all sold out of Make America Great Again, so I got the second most disgusting thing I could think of. Yeah. You might, real quick, did you know that Trump, at his inauguration, he was sworn in on that cup? Yeah, but Alex Leeds, thank you guys.
Alex Leeds, everybody. All right, guys, we have one more semi-pro for you, and then we're going to get to votes. Guys, lock it in for Neil Griffin, everybody.
Homeschool, everybody, homeschool. Hell yeah. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad. I'm a grown man, and I have a stepdad. Yeah. It was bad, Cincinnati. You should have seen it, Cincinnati. I went to my mother's house. I went to my mother's house to hang out with this mother for the first time, right? His name was Jeff. I saw his son. I said, hello, son. He said, hello, Neil. How are you? I said, good. I said, what's your name? He said, Jiffy. Jeff and Jiffy. Terrible, terrible. Should have known better. I didn't know how big it was. I knew she was dating, but I didn't know it was serious. You know what I mean? Then I started playing like, it went back and forth for dinner. Like what they wanted for dinner. Like playing like dinner volleyball, you know? What do you want? I don't know, what do you want? I don't like chicken on the bone. You know, like that kind of person? I stopped there and I heard that phrase, chicken on the bone. He's a gatherer. Jeff's a gatherer. Yeah, I didn't know, I don't judge anybody, but chicken on the bone, that's serious. Like I gotta have it, you know what I'm saying? Like boneless chicken is meat, it's flavorless, it's terrible, right? You know I'm talking about Paul Harvey, you know what I'm saying, right? I was serious, so he's a gatherer, no problem, gatherer. I'm a hunter. He's dating my mother. I know what I have to do. I gotta take him to the store, show him how to hunt for buy one, get one chicken. It's a genius thing, right? I'm just trying to show him there's other options, right? There's other options. Think about Jeff. Jeff used to work at a funeral home. That's how he greets you. Hey, how's it going? Get back. I look at my mother before we leave for the store. Now I know it's a bizarre love triangle. I love my mother, she loves Jeff, Jeff loves her. I know, I get it. But I'm smart. I use eye Spanish. I looked my mother right in the eye and I said, no, yo necesito nueve papá. That means I do not need a new dad. Papá. That's it. I went home. Taking the store. The good store? Jeff, I didn't know, but he's an expert eyebrow talker. He can talk with his eyebrows. He's like really good at it. He talks like that. Like, hey, how you doing? Where you been? Not that bad. Let me tell you about the store. Store, aisle 5's my shit. I like the cookies. I'm a cookie guy. Go the cookies. I'm a little short. Have you ever seen a broke person try to give you advice about how to spend your money? You ever done that? Jeff says, Neil, I see you're a little short. Let me give you a little advice. I invest. I said, yeah, Jeff, what do you invest in? He said, well, I took $10 and I put it in a cryptocurrency. It's called Shiba Inu. It's worth .000000849. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad. Jeff's an eyebrow talker. Good store. Poor clerk didn't know what hit him. Go to the store. Hey, how you doing? You got any dirt? Got any dirt? You got like a little shovel? I'm gonna take like a little shovel and a little dirt, and I'm gonna dig a little hole and plant a carrot. You know, I'm gonna take a dirt and plant a little carrot, and I'm gonna take a little fence and I'm gonna put it around the carrot. You know, just in case. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad, Cincinnati. It was bad. My name is Neil Griffin. Thank you and good night.
Neil Griffin, everybody! All right. Gang, we did it. I'm going to bring up, so what we are going to do now is I'm going to bring up everybody's beautiful faces. So if you were on the show, get your booties on up here. We are going to, you're going to be able to see everybody's face again. And as you do that, you're going to be able to fill out your little pamphlet. Remember, you need 3 in the top category. Please stop making out. And I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. That was awesome, actually. I'm sorry. Or maybe start. I don't know. You're gonna need 3 in the top category and 2 in the bottom. And I'm gonna say everybody's faces. Oh, look at this beautiful lineup of. Oh my gosh, the usual suspects up here. Hey, maybe don't step on the cord. We're all professionals here, everybody. Sorry, gang. Well, we're all semi-professionals, you know what I mean? So guys, as I say your name, you're gonna go ahead and get off the stage. You're gonna get to see everybody's beautiful face once again. Everybody please clap for Walter Richardson. All right. Tony Watson. TJ Crookshank. There he is. Stephen Bear. Handsome man. Mairead Thomas. That's your name. Nailed it. Pinak Patel. Yes. Greg Lale. Yes, sir. Word. Ned Arnold is dead to us. Christian HB. Jackie Rabe. Yes, ma'am. And Nick Higdon. Yes, sir. So you're going to pick 3. Make sure you pick 3 of those people and go ahead and fill that out. Any more or any less than 3, your vote won't be counted, and that will be sad. So coming up next, your semi-pros, Osha Dwyer. Juan Ariano. Yes, sir. Johnny Tremarco. Alex Leeds. Neil Griffin. Amazing. The energy. And we are going to bring the house lights up. If there's going to be people walking around with little buckets, and go ahead and drop those suckers in there. And this is a very official voting system. And for the next 45 seconds, I'm just going to turn into a, what's the, oh, this is good. This is good. Everybody talking while I'm on stage. This is my worst nightmare. It's good. We'll be back in a hot second, and you'll get plenty of me. You'll get all of me you can handle. That sounds gross. You can handle it. I don't know if you could, sister. Probably based off the vibe, honestly. Big hands. Okay. You won't need them. Oh, very fun. It's me. Oh, goodness. Just wasting time for the next 45 seconds. You heard the God voice in the back. Anybody still has a vote that's not collected? Go ahead and put your little digis up. I'm so sorry. That was so mean. I'm so sorry. Incredible. Did everybody get their vote in? Yeah. Clap if you didn't get your vote in. Okay, I think we got it. All right, now clap if you did get your vote in. Yeah! All right. Heck yeah, gang. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Once again, this is, you guys remember me from earlier. I was homeschooled. I swear I wasn't homeschooled, guys. I went to public school. Your tax dollars made me this way. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. I've been told to have big youth pastor energy. Anybody a fan of the Lord? No? Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep praying for you, sister. That's what's up. I might have been told I have youth pastor energy because 20 seconds into being on stage, I told someone to stop making out. So, I'm so sorry. That's incredible. I don't know why I'm like this, gang. I was a leash kid. Do you guys know? A leash kid? Oh yeah, you got one right there. Leash kids. Yeah, right? So like, you know, right. So you think like, oh, I'm gonna go run off and have some fun. And then your parents are like, nope. Yeah, it's brutal. Some kids are leash kids, some kids are free range. Yeah, it's good though. That is why I was too close to I don't know. I was raised in a super churchy home, guys. Like my parents were in a small southern gospel group known as the Heaven Bound Singers. Yeah. One person's a Heaven Bound head. Heck yeah. Heaven Bound Singers. I always thought that was kind of a cocky name. You know? Like you guys don't get to make that call. You know? There's just a bunch of like old white people singing like country songs about Jesus. It's like if Cracker Barrel had a house band. You know? Yeah, thank you. Like until I was 12, I'd never heard what you might call like secular music. And how do you guys know what secular means? It just means like good. Heck yeah, dude. It means great, dude. Heck yeah. It's a fun little center in the back. That's dope. Listen, I know Christian people are annoying. I'm sorry. You agreed a little too hard. Christian people are annoying, man. Like, I don't know. I grew up in a home where, like, we never said Jesus was white, but it was implied, you know? Like, there was a lot of velvet paintings of a dude that looked a lot like Jared Leto. Right? But, like, of course Jesus wasn't white, you know? Like, he was born in the Middle East. Like, maybe the whitest thing he ever did was, like, enjoy hummus. Like, it's crazy. I was 17 before I learned he wasn't even American, honestly. I was like, wait, who wrote the Constitution then? Yeah, that's the guy. Oh, that's fun, taking the Lord's name in vain. I don't know, man. Christian people are annoying. Have you guys ever noticed this in movies? Like, whenever there's a guy that plays Jesus, he's always too hot. Can we agree? Like, he's got long flowing locks. He looks kind of like this guy. Long flowing locks. He's just up on the cross with just like a six-pack, you know? Like, shouldn't he have like a dad bod or a father body? Like... That would make more sense, you know? But he's up there and he's like ripped, you know? It's crazy. Like, I actually know that he wasn't hot. Isaiah 53, if you want to pull out your Bibles. She's Googling it. Isaiah 53, it literally says he was not hot. And you know how I know that? Because people that lived in the Middle East at that time were 5'5". A lot of y'all would have swiped left on Jesus. Some people are like, yeah, he can walk on water, but can he reach the top shelf? God, yeah. He wasn't hot. But you know who probably was, though? Judas. You know, I hear ladies like a bad boy, and also I heard he had some money. So he's like, I got 30 pieces of silver. I'm just missing a dime, girl. That's so stupid. I had a crush on a lady recently. I like girls. You all laugh too hard at that. I had a crush on a lady recently, and I've liked this girl for a long time, but I found out she ended up getting flown out for a date. Like someone bought her an airline ticket to go on a date. And I felt pretty self-conscious, you know, because like I don't have flying out money, you know? Like the best I could do is like get you a Greyhound ticket and a gun. Like, don't fall asleep, baby. You know? I'll see you in 12 hours. I found out about this guy. I found out that he is a former NFL athlete. And you guys can tell that I'm a D1 athlete. Because this is the kind of girl, she's like, I want to have D1 babies, you know? But here's the thing, you can have D1 babies with me just as long as you count marching band. That's right. I tell people I played D1. They're like, wow, what did you play? And I'm like, trombone. Pretty sick. But I looked up this guy. I wanted to hate him so bad. I looked up his Wikipedia page. He had one of those, you know? I looked up his Wikipedia page just trying to find a reason to hate this man. And it was like 4-star recruit, entered into the NFL draft his junior year at Vanderbilt. I'm like, so he's a college dropout, huh? Yeah, I kept reading, and it said he requested a trade from the Denver Broncos. I was like, I mean, if he has to leave the Broncos, how do you know he's not going to leave you? And then I kept reading, and it said he actually started a foundation to help underprivileged kids escape the cycle of poverty. Why does he want to hang out with kids? He's actually a really nice guy. That's the worst part of the whole thing, is he's like a 6'5", beautiful man, and he's like awesome. Do you guys ever do that when you when you meet someone's boyfriend and you want to hate him, but then they're like the coolest dude? Like he was playing for the Cleveland Browns, and he had to get like surgery, like so he could decide either to like recuperate and continue to play for the Cleveland Browns or retire. And he retired. He won, you know? That's the end of that joke. Okay, good. Thank you. I don't know why you're clapping, but thank you. I don't know. I struggle with confidence and stuff a lot, guys, because I used to be like a chunky kid, which not a lot of people believe, because now I'm like hot. So sexy. Thank you. The same lady that didn't believe in the Lord? All right.
I can do both.
Me and the Lord? Is that what you... Well, normally people don't agree so hard. So, well, I don't know. I was a chunky kid, guys. I was a swim shirt kid. Do you guys know what that is? No? Well, I'll tell you, it's the thing when you try to cover up your body in the pool with like a white cotton t-shirt. Oh, no. Yeah, exactly. But the thing they don't tell you about swimming in a white cotton t-shirt is that it just looks way worse than being naked. Yep. Yeah, I thought it was gonna cover up my body. Nope, it's just a highlighter for my nipples. It's not great. Have you guys noticed that the people that wear shirts in the pool are also the same kids that wore shorts during the winter? Yep. You know, I feel like chunky kids just always have on the wrong amount of clothes. I'm trying to eat like healthier now and stuff. Like, have you guys heard I'm trying to avoid like empty calories. Have you guys heard that term, empty calories? Yep. Why are they called empty calories when they make me feel so full? You know, like, have you ever tried to eat an empty, like, you ever felt empty and sad inside and then had a cheesy gordita crunch? Are you kidding me? That's the best, you know? Also, gordita, by the way, one of my favorite things at Taco Bell, because literally in Spanish it means little fatty. Isn't that awesome? It's tiny little fatty. Yeah, like, you know, normally it's great for when you're like feeling that way, you know? Like, normally I wouldn't eat a taco inside of cheese inside of another taco, but tonight I'm feeling like a little gordita. Juan, does that check out? Do you know that? It does. Heck yeah, dude, we got the sign off. That's what's up. I don't know, man. I am a nerd. I was in band, you know, but I feel like, I don't know, I get judgy about different kinds of nerds, you know? Like, someone told me once, Zach, you look like a guy who was a part of a group called the Acafellas. Here's the thing, I wasn't in friggin' acapella. I'm not that kind of nerd, you know? I'm a different kind of, I'm a marching band nerd. I get judgy about other kinds of nerds, man. Like, one time I was walking through the park alone, and I saw this group of people doing like live action role play. You guys ever seen that? LARPing, that's right. You do look like you would also do that. Live action role play as Jesus. Just walk through the battlefield healing people. If you guys don't know LARPing, it's a thing when people like dress up like knights and hit each other with pool noodles. It's very sweet. It's like if fantasy football had imagination. It's wonderful, dude. But I was getting so judgy as I was walking by these guys. They were just playing and having a good time. I was like, wow, it looks like Walmart is having recess. Yeah, I know. I was like, they just had all these neck beards. I couldn't tell if they were storming a castle or the Capitol. I was having all these mean, judgy thoughts. And then I realized, oh, wait, these guys are hanging out with their friends, and I'm walking alone. I saw one of them kiss his girlfriend, you know? I can't tell you the last time I touched a maiden. It's weird, dude. I was making fun of these guys. I can't even live action role play having a girlfriend. I don't know, man. I've never been good at it, man. Like, I don't know. Last time I was home, my grandpa pulled me to the side and he's like, all right, Zach, here's what you gotta do. You gotta find yourself an ugly girl. And then she'll never leave you. I was like, all right, Grandpa, maybe could we talk about this like outside of the earshot of Grandma? Maybe. And she heard too. Like her hearing aids are always turned up to gossip. Like, it's not great. And I don't want to lie to you guys. That's not what he said. What he did say was, you got to find an ugly girl who can cook. So, right? Isn't that crazy? Like that doesn't exist. Also, you can't be ugly and also be handing me a lasagna. You know? I don't care what you look like. If you can make a chicken parmesan, get on over here, Chef Girl RD. That's stupid. You're right. Hey, let's talk about this. I'm a virgin. Who's had sex? Don't clap. No, I know. That is true. I'm a Christian and a virgin, and those two things are unrelated, probably. Yeah. No, please don't cover your laugh. It's the only thing I need. Yeah, I'm just like saving it for marriage, but the way you'd save like money and a mattress, you know, like I'm saving it, but it's not like I'm getting any interest. That's a joke. I'm cute. That's very. Thank you. What is happening? Are we married? What is happening? It's weird, dude. I'm 20. I just turned 29 recently. Thank you. I just turned 29 recently. I'm 29 and single. I feel like I'm kind of like falling behind, you know? Because I feel like everyone, like I know people my age that are 29. I know people my age that are just now starting on their second marriage. Yeah. Have you guys ever been lapped? It's brutal. I'm like, I think I might get back in the race. And they're like, we're actually almost done. So it's brutal, dude. Everyone my age either has a baby or a podcast. It is kind of the same when when your friends have a baby or a podcast. Just like you hear about it and you're like, I guess I gotta pretend to care about this now. Either way, I'm not gonna listen to it. Just what we need, another white one. Nope, that was for nobody. Okay. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. People think since I'm like Christian, I'm like anti-sex or whatever. But that's not true, you know? I'm actually very sex positive, you know? Positive if you have it, you're going to hell. That is a joke. We can maybe... No, that's a joke. There's actually an entire book of the Bible about sex. Do you guys know what that is? Do you know what it is? Thank you. This is very helpful. You're learning a lot tonight, it seems like. I love that. Does anybody know what it is? No. Song of Solomon? You can give that a goog if you want to get a little steamy out here. Song of Solomon, baby. You know when she's taking notes? This is a sermon now, I think. That's amazing. Song of Solomon. If you don't know Song of Solomon, it's, you know, when the pastors brought that out, it was going to be a steamy Sunday. You know? It's crazy. In the book of Solomon, Solomon biblically had 700 wives, which is crazy, right? Because he wrote that book about one wife. Do you think one of the 699 ever came up to him and was like, hey, when are you going to write a book about me? And he's just like, who are you? Thank you, one person. All right, good. Oh, cool. All right. We about ready to do this thing, gang? Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. That is enough of me. Guys, we are about ready to announce these winners. Who's ready to hear your winners, gang? Yes. Guys, the folks who moved this will go on to the second round of this competition. This will be going on the entire summer. You guys are helping to determine who is the funniest person in Cincinnati. Who's ready to hear these winners? One more time. Yeah. All right. When I say your name, you can come on up to the stage. Please help me welcome your first winner from the amateur, Tony Watson. Yes, sir. Great job, brother. Your second winner from the amateur division. Help me welcome Christian HB. Heck yeah, dude. Great job. And your final winner from the amateur, please help me welcome Nick Higdon. Yeah. Man. The pig man himself. Heck yeah. And we got 2 winners from the semi-pro division moving on. Help me welcome the very funny Osha Dwyer. Heck yeah, sister. Great work. And your final winner for the evening, the semi-pro division. Help me welcome Juan Ariano. Incredible. Get on up here, big dog. Congrats. Guys, how about one more time? One round of applause for everybody who won tonight. Tony Watson, Christian HB, Nick Higdon, Osha Dwyer, Juan Ariano. Great job, everybody. And one more time for everybody that you saw tonight, huh? Yes. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Come back and see us. We'll be here all summer, Tuesday nights. We're just gonna have a blast. Get home safe, everybody. Thank you, friends.